In accordance with the settlement agreement, I hereby declare the marriage between Claire Johnson and James Johnson dissolved. The division of property, custody arrangements, and financial responsibilities, as outlined in the agreement, are hereby approved by the court.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. Good morning, though.
Good morning. Jenny, is it?
It's Tracy.
I'm sorry, Tracy. My mind's a blur.
Nah, it's okay. I understand. Last night was really crazy.
Yeah, I bet it was. I should start heading to work, so...
No, it's all right. I was just getting ready to leave, but, you like to do this again? Give me a call.
Hey, man.
What's up, Kev?
You running late?
Yeah, I know.
You know, you're like an outdated software code. You know what I'm saying? Taking a long time to process, that's why you're always late. But the buffering speeds have changed, especially...
Yeah. Right. Is Mr. Smith around yet?
Yeah, he's in his office. And he's looking for you. You got a story?
When do I not? I just need to get myself together.
Well, you ain't got a lot of time. Come on.
Good morning, sir.
James, finally nice of you to show up.
Sorry I'm late. I had a relative that got sick and had to be rushed to the ER. I was there all night. Thank God she's okay.
Which relative is it this time? Because, see, last week it was your uncle. Man, are you hungover?
No, sir. I'm just tired, like I said. I was up all night, didn't get much sleep.
You know, for a lawyer with your level of qualifications, you can't even keep your lies straight, can you? I guess that explains this. The hell, James? And you totally screwed us on the Sanchez case. Man, that was an easy win, and you found a way to jack it up.
Sir, I'm sorry. I've had a lot going on lately.
That's the third case you've messed up this month. You know, the only reason you're still here and I hadn't fired your ass is because you're a damn good lawyer. And you meant a lot to this firm. But not so much lately. Either you get your shit together or you're done here. Understood?
Aw, rough day, buddy?
Now's not the time, Vince.
Hey, guess who just got promoted again?
Your mama.
Funny, but no.
Congratulations.
Oh, don't be so down, bro. I mean, one of us has to do some work around here, right?
No, seriously. I'm happy for you. All that ass kissing is finally paid off.
Humorous. But thank you. Listen, I know you used to be the guy around here, and everyone is saying you're pretty much washed up. But personally, I'm sure you pull things together. One of these days.
You good?
I need a drink.
Let's go get one.
Mind if I sit?
I must have had too much to drink. Could have sworn you looked just like my ex-wife.
It is me. And yes, you've had too much to drink.
Claire? What do you want?
What are you doing here, James?
I'm having a drink.
Kevin told me I'd find you here.
Of course he did.
We need to talk.
About what?
I have a big favor I need to ask you.
I'm sorry, Claire. I'm all out of favors, especially big ones.
I need you to take on a case. It's an old friend of mine from high school, and she's in trouble.
I can't, Claire. I'm just not in a good space right now. You don't really want me to take your friend's case. I can barely handle myself right now.
You know I would not be here if I wasn't desperate, James. I know it's been rough, but this is bigger than any issue that we have. She's innocent, but I can't get her out of this mess unless you help. I am begging you. Please.
What's the case?
She's accused of murdering her husband's mistress. You might know the guy? Richard Wayne?
Yeah, I think I've seen him on Wall Street News. One of those big shot stockbrokers. And she's accused of murdering his mistress?
Yes, but she didn't do it. And I need someone to prove that.
Listen, Claire. People do crazy things in the heat of passion. Now, I'm not saying she did it, but I've seen enough crazy exes and estranged wives in the courtroom to know where I'm stacking my chips.
At least review the case files. I've highlighted some regularities in there that make me question her guilt. And please, come look at the selection for the jury on Monday.
All rise. Department 1 of the United States District Court for the Central District of East Baton Rouge Parish is now in session. Their Honorable Judge, Maxine Perry, is now presiding. You may take your seats.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Calling the case of the people of the state of Louisiana versus Mrs. Evelyn Wayne. Are both sides prepared?
Ready for the people, Your Honor.
Ready for the defense, Your Honor.
Prosecutor, your opening statement.
Good afternoon to the judge and to all the distinguished members of this court proceeding. My name is Drake Roberts, Senior Associate for the Southern District Law Firm in this very town. Now, I'd like to reemphasize to all the members of this proceeding that, well, this here is a murder trial, and that the defendant, Ms. Evelyn Wayne, wife to well-renowned Richard Wayne, did in fact, on Wednesday, March 15th of this year, storm into her husband's hotel room where she found him and his mistress. And in a premeditated attack, stabbed and killed the now deceased Janet Wilson.
Objection, Your Honor. That's for a judge to decide.
Objection sustained.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
The defense, you may present.
Your Honor, to the distinguished members of this court and my counsel, what we have here is an attempt to tarnish the good image of my client. Ms. Wayne here is clearly innocent. And during this trial, you'll see that my client is the real victim, and she should be the one seeking justice. Simply put, she was framed for a crime she did not commit, and therefore should be found not guilty of all the charges brought against her. Thank you, Your Honor.
James! James! Hey! Good! You made it.
I decided to stop by.
So, what'd you think?
Honestly, I'm thinking the same thing everyone else in there is thinking. Your friend's guilty, Claire.
I refuse to believe that, James.
It doesn't matter what you choose to believe. It's what that judge will believe.
And what is it that you believe?
Does it matter what I believe?
Yes! If you're gonna take her case?
Well, I don't remember agreeing to that.
Hey!
This is Carter, my boyfriend. Carter, this is James, my ex-husband.
Nice to meet you, James.
Wish I could say the same, but this is news to me. You ready?
Please consider what I said.
You good, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, normally you down in the dumps, but today you downer than usual.
I'm good. Like, I feel great, man. It's like, you know how you never truly appreciate having eyes until you go blind? Or like, you gotta almost die to appreciate life. Well, today, I felt my heart stop.
Some deep shit, bro. Some deep, dark shit. Like the deep, dark well, bro. You ever been on the deep, dark well? Man, people need to encrypt their data better. The shit that's floating around out there, you can buy parakeet kittens.
Kevin, I think you're drunk.
Nah. You drunk.
Nah, I ain't drunk. All right, drunk-ish.
Yeah.
Let me get another shot.
Yeah, no round.
Another shot. You called?
Yes. What's your deal with the Wayne case?
The Wayne case.
Yes, the Wayne case. Your name's mentioned in the article written on the case.
The defendant is my ex-wife's childhood friend. I was simply there observing the proceedings.
That's what it is?
That's all there is to it.
Here, I thought you got your mojo back again. You know, a case like this could be huge for this firm. Man, Richard's got a lot of influence.
Is that all, sir?
Oh, no, you're free to go.
Well, I see not much has changed.
If you are here to get me to defend your murdering friend, you're wasting your time.
She's innocent, James. Evelyn is not a murderer. Something just isn't right.
Even if that were true, I don't see how I can help. I don't know if you heard the news, but I'm not exactly in a good space right now. Maybe it's time for me to hang it up. I can't even win my way out of a drunk argument. If you truly care about your friend, you should find her a good lawyer. Someone who knows what they're doing.
James, I have seen you work miracles. Maybe you just need a case that's gonna set a fire under you.
You really want me to take up this case, don't you?
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Who?
The dude you were with, outside of the courthouse.
Carter?
Carter. That's right. Fine. I'll take your case.
Really? James, thank you.
On one condition.
What's that?
Henry.
What do you mean?
I want full custody.
Are you serious? There's no way I'm agreeing to that, James.
You want me to defend your friend in court. That's the only way I'll do it.
Why would I agree to that?
Evelyn's facing 25 years to life. The choice is yours.
God. Okay. You get him 1 weekend out of the month. God, James, 2 weeks out of the month.
I said full custody.
This is blackmail.
I know, okay? You said what I need might be a case to get me back on my feet. But what I really need is to be a bigger part of my son's life. I don't want him growing up with someone else as a father figure. I can't live with that. And I know that I'm a mess right now. But that boy saved my life before. And I know he can do it again.
And she agreed?
Yeah, all I gotta do is stop drinking and win the case, of course. Then it's 50-50, 2 weeks a month.
Wait. You gotta quit drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And win a case.
Yep.
Talk about Mission Impossible.
I haven't had a single drop of alcohol in the past 12 hours.
No way.
Look at my hand.
So what's the plan now?
Well, now, I walk right up to the man and I ask him to put me in on the Wayne case. He's been rambling about how much it's such a huge opportunity for us. It should be easy.
Well, may the algorithm be in your favor, my friend.
The algorithm?
Oh, yeah. I just found out that we all code in a computer program.
You know, you should really stay off that dark web stuff.
Oh, this wasn't on the dark web. This was a subreddit, so you know it's true.
Yeah, right.
So, Vince, you'll get with him, and I need you to explain what was going on prior to that night so that we can come back.
Hey, sir, I wanted to talk to you about...
Is there something you need? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me introduce you to our special guest, although I think you're already quite familiar with him. Richard Wayne.
James Johnson, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Mr. Wayne has agreed to allow us to step in on the case against his soon-to-be ex-wife.
You were actually my first choice, Mr. Johnson. A couple of years ago, you helped a good friend of mine get out of a tight situation in court. You recommended your service to me, but what your boss tells me, you haven't been that beast of an attorney you once were. Not since you lost your wife and kids in that divorce settlement.
Well, I didn't go into that many details. I just simply stated that if you're ever in need of a guaranteed victory, Vince is your man.
So I've heard. Tell me, Mr. Johnson, what do you think of Vince here? You think he's the man now?
And his recent records speak well of him. Vince is as phenomenal in the courtroom as they come.
Okay. Let's say you went up against him in the courtroom all those years ago, back when you helped my friend win his case. How would you beat him?
Let's just say Vince will give me a run for my money.
So you're saying he's better than you?
James may have lost his wits around the courtroom, but even he can spot a great talent. Man.
Very well. Let's make it official.
Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, so let's get together next week, try to put this whole thing together, and, oh, hold on, give me a minute here. Did you need something?
You know what? It can wait till later.
You sure?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man! It's like your CPU got thrown into overdrive. Like a Russian hacker put some malware in your system, locked your whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? Like when generative AI, like when you prompt it over, like, you know what? Drinks on me tonight. How about that?
Nah, man. I'm not drinking. This is the longest I've been sober in months. I can't back out now. I gotta do this for Henry.
But part of your plan has already gone down the drain.
What if it's not? What if there's still a way?
There's no way the man will let you defend this woman, and we already signed the husband.
I don't mean me.
Then who you talking about?
Evelyn.
Who is Evelyn?
The defendant, Mrs. Wayne.
Evelyn already sounds like she's been on the first 48. But what are you thinking?
All right, so her current attorney. Maybe I can work with him. Off the record, of course.
You really think a public defender can take on Vince? He hasn't lost a case in, like, forever.
I mean, you're right, but maybe this guy has strong evidence in hand.
Was that your impression when you first observed?
No. Actually, he looked clueless, if I'm being honest. But maybe that's his game. Maybe he's not showing his hand yet, and maybe he has everything he needs to win this case, and I won't have to do anything at all.
You've already used too many maybes.
You might be right. But it's the only shot I got.
Hey, where you going?
See if I can meet with the attorney, see what evidence he has, and see what our chances of winning are.
What if the man wants you to do something? What if the man has a job for you?
He won't. Counselor, hold up. Hey, I'm attorney James Johnson. I work with the federal district.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
Okay, good. I think there's more to the Wayne case than what's perceived. I'm here to offer my support and insight involving the case.
Okay, cool.
All right, so what evidence do you have? Do you need any help?
There's no evidence.
What do you mean?
You heard me. There's no evidence.
Look, pardon me. I understand you being skeptical about outside help, but I'd at least expect you to show some sort of interest in the case.
Look, I'll be honest with you. Without the help from her husband's account, Miss Wayne can barely afford the clothes on her back. Basically running a charity case here. So excuse me if I'm not that excited about this case.
So it's about the money to you?
Maybe not to big shot lawyers like yourself, but some of us public defenders still have to struggle to pay some bills.
Fine. Then let's discuss me taking over as her legal representation.
Fine, that's one less headache I gotta deal with.
You really don't care about this case, do you? You realize as a lawyer in the legal system, you have an obligation to seriously consider your client's defense.
Look, man, cut the bullshit. We both know how this is gonna end. We've been doing this a long time, and you saw what happened in there the other day. This case is impossible to win. Face it, not even Johnny can get off of this one. Do yourself a favor. Tell her to take the plea deal. Maybe she'll get out before she's 100.
Are you serious? This lady's life is on the line. Why even take up the case if you had no hopes of winning or even trying to put up a fight? If you don't plan on trying at all, then get the hell out of the way and let a real attorney take over.
No problem. I'll let the judge know. Good luck, Mr. Johnson. You're gonna need it.
Sir, look, I can assure you there's no need for all this, okay? I've got everything under control. This case is all but said and done as it is.
I know. And I do not doubt your ability to win, but I need this case swept under the rug as soon as possible. The longer this case takes, the more media attention it will get. It's already bad enough that the news of my wife killing my mistress is on the front page of every paper in the city.
Now look, I understand you wanting to put this thing to bed expeditiously and all. But is bringing in a young attorney really the solution?
This young attorney has a record of wins in that courtroom that overshadows anything you've ever accomplished in your entire career. And I'm not just coming in on this case. I'm taking over, Roberts.
Yeah, it's true. I think Vince here is the perfect man for the job.
Whoa, but sir.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm not kicking you off the case. You get to stay on and assist Vince in any way you can.
So as long as you don't get in my way, we should make a good team.
Is that okay? Good. I'll leave you two gentlemen to iron out the details. See you soon.
Thank you, sir. Roberts, why don't you go and grab me a cup of coffee?
Oh, whoa. Oh, man, you scared me. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to scare you. I just wanted to catch you before you head home.
Is there something wrong, James?
No. Yes. Actually, it's about the Wayne case.
What about it?
I have reason to believe there's more to the Wayne case than we're privy to. I think we should seriously consider stepping up as Miss Wayne's defense. I've already spoken to her attorney, and he says we can have the case if we want.
And why would I do that? We already have a deal in place with Mr. Wayne.
Yes, I know, but I mean, you said it yourself. With all the eyes on this case, this is a huge opportunity for us. Like right now, this case seems impossible to win for Miss Evelyn. But if we can somehow manage to...
Let me stop you right there. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Really, I do. But where was all this excitement during the Sanchez case, huh? Let me keep it 100 with you. The deal we have in place with Mr. Wayne is more than enough to guarantee my retirement fund.
So...
But if you think you're gonna mess this case up by stepping in on the other side, you'll have to do it at another firm, not on my watch. Understood?
Hello?
So, have you decided?
Yeah,
And?
you have a deal. I'll take up the case and represent your friend.
Really? Oh my God, that is so wonderful. Thank you so much, James. Thank you.
No need to thank me. Just so long as you keep up your end, you have a deal. It's just business.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I got my first lead. I'm going to check it out tomorrow, so.
Sorry, I've got to go. Good luck on your investigation. Let me know how it goes.
Good morning, sir. How are you today? How can I help you?
Morning. I'm Attorney James Johnson. I work for the Federal District. I'm here investigating a crime that occurred a few weeks ago. I just need to take a look at your guest logs and security footage.
Do you have your subpoena?
I think I may have given you the wrong card. Just a quick glance. I'll be in and out of your hair before you can say not guilty.
All right, you got 30 minutes.
Perfect.
So you just up and quit like that?
Man left me no choice. I gotta get my son back, and this is my only shot.
I mean, that's a valiant effort. But it'd be pretty bad if Vince wipes the floor with you in court.
Yeah, well, I got a plan.
Really?
So check this. The hotel doesn't have any record of Evelyn being there that night. In fact, there's hardly any record the night of the incident. And I know it's not an airtight alibi, but at least it gives me something to work with.
I mean, Just if it's believable. Prosecution still say that she snuck in somehow.
Yeah, I know. It'll be tough, but judges can surprise you sometimes. I just need to make sure I tell Evelyn's story the right way.
Did she say something that can help the case?
Not exactly. We haven't really had time to chat.
What? Wait, you defending a woman you haven't even spoken to? That's crazy. That's like a third-party system trying to infiltrate through a back
Just
door.
listen. It doesn't matter what her story is. What matters is the one that I tell the judge. The prosecution's entire case hinges on placing Evelyn at the scene of the crime. And if somehow I can create reasonable doubt around that...
Then you just convinced the judge that she wasn't even there in the first place. Exactly.
And if I play my cards right, I can sink Vince's ship before it hits the water.
You know what this reminds me of? No, not like that. Remember the factory class action lawsuit? Back in the day?
I mean, I've been sober for the past 72 hours. I'm starting to feel like myself again. This is gonna play out just like that did back in the day.
I might have something that can help you out. You know, create a little reasonable doubt.
You're not planning anything illegal, right? I just quit my job at the law firm. I can't risk being disbarred.
It's not illegal and not... You're gonna be fine.
What is it?
It's an algorithm I cooked up called the Scrapper, right? It takes all the digital data from that date and time and scrambles it all up. Even if Vince managed to get something on your client around the hotel, my Scrapper will glitch that information, you know, make it a little inadmissible.
That's incredible. You can do that?
Did you really ask me that question? You know who you talking to?
Look, man, I'm sorry. I'm just excited. The prosecution is going to be relying heavily on digital evidence tracking Evelyn's movements. Your algorithm, it'll be a game changer. Thanks, Kev.
Hey, it's nothing, man. Let me get back to this game, because I got $100 that this announcer is going to mess up winning by whatever that boy name is. He played for the Spurs.
Okay.
Do you have it? Program's not fully functional yet, but we do have enough data scrap in order to get it done.
Okay. Good. That's,
So you went and took up the case anyway, huh?
As if this couldn't get any easier.
Good luck to you, buddy, because you're gonna need it.
Don't worry, James. By the time this trial is over, you won't even be able to sharpen pencils at a law firm that gives free advice.
There are some new faces with us, I see. Although I've had the pleasure of meeting both parties, gentlemen, would you please introduce yourself to this court? Prosecutor?
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Vincent Oakland, and I'm a senior attorney from the Federal District. The gentleman to my right, whom you already know, is Mr. Roberts, and he's my assistant for this trial today. And Mr. Roberts and I will be collaborating together to present a very transparent case to you, Judge, and to the court, and to ensure that due justice is served.
And in the defense corner?
I'm Attorney James Johnson, and I'll be representing Miss Evelyn Wayne moving forward.
Mr. Johnson, you are aware that you're entering into a case that has been progressing for some time. Are you sure that you're ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, with all the formalities out of the way, let's get to the order of business. Will the prosecutor please step forward, sir, and present your case?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to go ahead and start things off by getting straight to it. Mr. Wayne, can you please tell the court what is the relationship between you and the defendant?
Evelyn is my wife.
And how long have you and the defendant been married?
Going on 8 years.
Do you have any children, Mr. Wayne?
We have a daughter, Natalie.
Now, Mr. Wayne, can you please tell the court what was the relationship between you and the murder victim, Miss Janet Wilson?
We were having an affair.
Mr. Wayne, can you please tell us where you were on the night of March 15th?
I was inside the hotel room with Janet right before Evelyn barged in on us.
You were inside the hotel room with Miss Janet Wilson, and then the defendant barged in on you. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Can you please tell the court what the defendant's reaction was when she saw you and Miss Janet Wilson together?
Obviously, she was full of rage. She grabbed the knife from the dinner plates, stabbed and killed Janet with it.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. No more further questions, Your Honor. Ms. Lewis, would you mind telling this court what is the relationship between you and the defendant?
Evelyn is my long-term friend and best friend.
And can you please tell us where you were on the night of March 15th?
I was at home when Evelyn called me saying that she suspects her husband might be having an affair with another woman, and she wanted me to meet her at the hotel. When I arrived at the hotel, that's when I saw Evelyn standing over a woman's body with a knife in her hand.
Now, Ms. Willis, can you confirm that the woman's body you saw on the ground in the hotel is the same as the murder victim, Miss Janet Wilson?
Yes.
I'd like to enter this item as prosecution exhibit A to the court, please. Now, Your Honor, what you have in your hands is a murder weapon that was used to stab through the chest of Miss Janet Wilson on the night of March 15th. And next to it is a scanned image of the defendant's fingerprints on that same knife. Now, not only is it clear proof of her presence at the hotel that evening, but it is also physical proof that the defendant used that knife to attack and murder Miss Janet Wilson.
Order.
Objection! And what exactly are you objecting to?
The evidence. You expect this court to believe the prosecutor's word at face value that my client's fingerprints were on that knife, considering how easy it is to forge documents this day and age.
Are you actually accusing me of committing an act of perjury and forgery in this courtroom? Because if you are, you better have some evidence to back up that accusation.
Your Honor, he's attempting to misquote me. I'm simply saying that the documents presented in this court need to be evaluated by someone expert qualified to make such a claim.
Your Honor, unlike my colleague, Mr. Johnson, I came prepared for court today with expert witnesses.
Watch it, counselor.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I apologize to you in the courtroom. We wish to call our final witness, forensic examiner, Miss Joanne Fisher. Can you please state your name to the court?
Joanne Fisher.
Miss Fisher, can you please tell the court what your profession is?
I have been a certified fingerprint examiner for over a decade now.
On the particular date when you were presented with the murder weapon that was used to kill Miss Janet Wilson, did you find any fingerprints on that weapon during the course of your examination?
Yes.
Miss Fisher, please tell the court whose fingerprints you found on that weapon.
The prints found on the knife were in fact identical to the fingerprints taken from Mrs. Evelyn Wayne.
Mrs. Evelyn Wayne. The prosecution rests, Your Honor.
This court shall be adjourned to give me enough time to examine the evidence.
I must say, I'm a little disappointed. You're making this far too easy. Perhaps it's time to hang up the briefcase, bruh. I would say better luck next time, but we both know I'd be lying. And I was just curious. What was your game plan anyway, huh? I mean, did you even come prepared to fight this case? Or were you too busy thinking about your next drink?
Trial's not over yet.
Might as well be. I know you saw the look on the judge's face. Your client's guilt is as clear as day. And let's face it, James. This is a slam dunk with my crotch right in your face. Let me give you some advice. You convince your client to take the plea bargain. Okay? I can get the DA to give her a reduced sentence if we can get this done quickly.
I appreciate the proposition, but I like my odds on this one.
James, seriously. You need to drop this case and walk away. There's no reason for you to take a loss like this.
See, now, you sound desperate.
Don't say I didn't warn you, James.
What the hell was that today? You call that defending your client? Had I known that's what you were gonna do, I would have gotten up there and defended her myself.
And what else did you want me to do?
Defend your client!
I can't defend the indefensible. The evidence is rock solid. Evelyn's fingerprints on the murder weapon. Eyewitness testimony from her best friend. Hell, she may as well just get up there and say she did it.
No, she won't, because she didn't do it. There has to be an explanation for it, for all of it.
Like what, Claire? Face it, the prosecution has this case in the bag.
So you just want me to accept that Evelyn is capable of murder?
Doesn't matter what you choose to accept. The odds are stacked against us.
I gave her my word, James, my word, that you would get her out, that you would prove her innocence. You are her lawyer. How do you give up on her so easily?
Because I'm looking at this objectively, as an attorney should. And you're too emotionally invested to face facts.
Facts? Really? Since when have you needed facts to prove your client innocent? I have watched you defend assholes that beyond a reasonable doubt have been guilty. But that didn't matter to you, as long as your pride was on the line and you made $1. Just admit it, James. Ever since you met Evelyn, you just looked at her as another guilty client. You didn't care about this case from the beginning. I don't even know what you care about anymore.
You want to know what I feel? You really want to know what I care about deep down? You want to know. Every time I see you with what's-his-face, seeing as how you have him in my son's life, replacing me as his father, you want to know how that makes me feel?
You and I called things off 2 years ago.
You sure moved on quickly, didn't you?
Oh my God! I can't with you. We called things off 2 years ago because you let your job push your family away. And now you can't even do the one thing that you're good at.
Maybe you should find your friend a new attorney.
Fine. But let me tell you this. If Evelyn goes down, I can assure you, this will be the last time you ever lay eyes on Henry.
You need something stronger?
No. Just the smell of alcohol makes my stomach turn.
Then why am I drinking?
Because I needed something else to be disgusted with besides myself.
Come on, man, don't be like that. I know things didn't work out quite like they're supposed to seem, but the simulation is still running still.
It's over, Kev. I blew it. My one chance of setting things straight, and I blew it.
I still don't understand why you haven't talked to your client yet. The more you know about the client, the more you know about your case. That's textbook law 101.
Well, I haven't exactly felt like a real lawyer lately.
Come on, man, tell me what's going on. You be down in the dumps, man. You get your butt kicked, but not like this, especially not by Vince. So tell me, why you ain't playing for the same rules that you go by?
I mean, you're right. I should probably talk to her.
And why haven't you?
Guess I'm just afraid of what I might find.
What does that mean?
Claire and I were together for 10 years. We didn't always have the most stable marriage, but at any point during our relationship, if I had walked in on her and someone else, Lord knows I'd probably be in prison right now. I mean, even now, just seeing her with her new man makes me want to go crazy. I guess what I'm saying is, I kind of understand the motive behind Evelyn's charges. This case, it just hits too close to home. I mean, I can understand how angry and betrayed she must have felt. I think talking to her would be like talking to a mirror.
That's crazy. That's like some twisted VR self-therapy session.
Yeah, that.
I mean this in the best way. And I love you, James. But you got issues.
No shit.
No, for real. Like, on some self-astro projecting yourself. You believe that if you were in her shoes, you would do the same exact thing your client did? That's crazy.
Yeah, you're probably right. But what if I walk in there and she confesses to everything? That she snapped and killed the mistress in a moment of rage. What if I'm not entirely crazy? What then?
Then do your job. Defend her anyway. I mean, we all live in a lie, aren't we? So who cares what the truth is? A good lawyer creates his own truth. That's right out of your playbook.
I should probably publish that playbook, huh?
Nah. That'll destroy the Matrix. Those dark secrets will only be sold on the dark web. Don't sell that.
You know, you're right. It's probably about time I face whatever she has to say.
Now you're sounding like the brother I know.
Mrs. Wayne, I know this bail seems temporary, but we're gonna make it permanent.
So you're the attorney Claire hired?
I am. I'm sorry it took me so long to come and speak with you. I know it's extremely unprofessional.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm grateful that you're even stepping in, even though I know I can't afford your service.
Don't even mention it. It's not about the money. I promise you.
That's awfully kind of you, James. So, how's your relationship with Claire?
I'm her ex-husband.
I know that, of course. What I mean is, do the two of you still get along?
Not so much lately, especially since she has a new man.
Too bad. I feel I'm partially to blame for that.
What do you mean?
She met Carter through me.
How do you know him?
I don't know him personally, but
He's one of Richard's closest business associates.
Is he?
Claire met him while visiting me at one of Richard's business functions.
Tell me, what was your marriage to Mr. Wayne like before the incident?
It wasn't exactly a loveless marriage. You see, Richard used to be sweet. Then he started making all that money, and then he changed. But why don't you ask me the question that's really on your mind, James? You think I did it. You want to know if I killed her.
Did you?
No, I did not kill her.
Then tell me, what did happen that night? How did your fingerprint end up on that knife?
Natalie, my daughter. Since I've been out on bail, I haven't been able to see her. Do you think I can see her?
I'll see what I can do, Miss Evelyn. I promise. Ms. Wayne, I know it might be hard, but I need you to try and recall what happened that night.
I was tucking Natalie in that night, and I received a phone call from Janet.
The victim? She called you?
Janet and I were close. She was like a sister to me. I got her a job at Richard's hotel. Several months down the line, she told me that she'd seen something strange with this woman that Richard was visiting the hotel with. So I told her, keep an eye out, and if you see them together, give me a call.
So you're saying...
That's why she called me that night. So I called Samantha. I told her I was heading there and that I needed her to join me. I needed someone to bear witness. But when I got there, I met Janet in a room bleeding out with a knife in her chest. I did everything I could to save her.
So that's how your fingerprint ended up on the knife. But all this, it wasn't in the case file. Why didn't you tell the cops or your attorney?
Because I told that poor girl to keep a lookout for me. I told her not to let them out of her sight until I got there. Whatever happened to her was under my instruction. That poor girl is dead because of me.
You blame yourself.
What's the point in pondering on my story anyway? Richard is so powerful. They're gonna believe him over me. If he wants me locked away, that's what's gonna happen.
Not if I have anything to say about it. One last thing I don't understand. Samantha, she's your friend, right? Why would she testify against you?
I don't know, but I swear to you, everything that I've said, that's what happened. That's the truth.
I believe you. And I promise, I'm gonna do everything I can to get you out of this. You know what? Don't worry about your daughter right now. When this is all over, you'll be reunited with her.
Can you really?
Stake my pride. No. I'll stake my life on it. There has to be something we're missing. Some piece of evidence that can help Evelyn and help bring these lies to light.
That Richard, man. I can't stand that arrogant bastard. How you cheat on your wife and frame her for murder? That's some diabolical shit.
I just wish I knew this sooner. I mean, Richard has a lot to pay for, but I'm not sure we have time to open up that can of worms.
Why can't we?
We don't have sufficient evidence.
Too bad we can't just hack into his phone. I'm sure there's tons of solid proof we could pull from there.
Can you really do that?
Are you insulting me? I put this chip in his phone, we'll have everything that man swipes right on and left.
Too bad Vince won't let us anywhere near him. You.
Well, hello, James. I think we need to talk.
Okay.
I was wondering why you never bothered to call, but I see you've been busy with your court case.
So you stalking me now?
No, seeing you at the courthouse was pure coincidence. I have my own interest in this case.
So what's your connection to the trial?
I know what happened at the hotel that night. I know who killed that girl.
You do?
Yes, I was there. You see, as I was leaving the hotel that night, I saw this man and this woman standing over this dead body with a knife in the chest. And that woman he was with was the same woman that testified in court.
Samantha?
Yes, I'm sure of it. I never forget a face.
What happened next?
So then, I think he must have gotten my identity from the guest log at the hotel. He had someone reach out to me with an offer to sign an NDA for $500,000. But the offer came with a threat.
Did you sign it?
No. Since then, I've moved and I've been staying under the radar.
My God. This is Tracy. Would you be willing to testify in court?
You think that testimony could be enough to free Evelyn?
No. Not without physical evidence. The NDA that they tried to get you to sign, do you still have it? Great. Okay. That's good news. That plus your testimony will be damning evidence.
Hold up. Don't get too excited. You haven't heard my proposition.
What's that?
If I decide to do this, first, I need you to ensure my safety.
Okay.
And I still want that $500,000.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Evelyn will get way more than that with her 100% divorce settlement. And I'm sure she'd be more than willing to make that happen.
Okay. Well, we got a deal.
If you don't mind me asking, if it was just about the money to you, why didn't you take Richard's offer?
Well, I do love money, but that lady doesn't deserve to spend the rest of her life in jail for a crime she didn't commit. I'd rather see them pay for it.
Thank you.
My number. Make sure you call it this time.
I know you probably don't want to talk to me right now, but it's important, so just listen. I have incredible news. We found Evelyn's alibi. It's a young woman named Tracy, and she's agreed to testify in court. Get this. It turns out Janet wasn't having an affair with Richard. She walked in on him and the actual mistress. Get this. It was Samantha. So Richard killed Janet to cover his secret. Unfortunately for him, there was a third eyewitness. He's already tried to pay her off, but she's agreed to help us out. So we can use all that information to help get Evelyn out. Claire, I know you're shocked, but please say something. Hello? Hello? Claire?
I am well within reason and you know it. I don't understand what the big deal is.
This is absurd.
Okay. Calm down, counselors.
Your Honor, he cannot introduce a new witness this late in the trial.
With all due respect, Your Honor, this witness is pivotal. The defense should be allowed to introduce his new testimony.
Your Honor, he's clearly trying to buy time, and he's wasting the court's time because he has no case. This mystery witness probably doesn't even exist.
Your Honor, that's not true. My witness does exist and will be at the next court date.
And who is this witness?
I don't have to tell you that.
Okay. While highly irregular this late in the proceeding, I'm inclined to allow Mr. Johnson's witness to testify.
That means he has to disclose
However, I will give you ample time to then cross-examine and refute the evidence. Okay, Mr. Oakland?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are we clear?
Thank you, Your Honor. I promise his new testimony will bring light to the truth.
You better.
Pick up. Come on. Damn it. Where is she? Any luck?
No luck. Trail is cold. Cases just went straight cold. Address been cleared out. Either she been taken or she got spooked and jetted.
No.
Did you tell anybody about her?
No. Just Claire.
I sent Claire a text too. I thought she could dig something up.
The trial's tomorrow. Tomorrow! Without Tracy's testimony, this case is over. That was my only shot at freeing Evelyn. I promised Tracy I'd keep her safe. Tracy, I was...
What is this I hear about you finding a key witness and now she's gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
Well, what do you mean she's gone? And how come I'm just hearing about this from Kevin?
What do you mean you're just finding out from Kevin? I called you the night we found out.
No, you didn't. Was the alcohol affecting your memory now?
I haven't had a drop of alcohol in weeks. I called you, told you everything, and you just hung up.
This was Thursday.
Yeah.
I didn't pick this call up.
Well, obviously somebody did.
Who was at home with you, Claire, that night? Anybody?
No, I remember going to bed because I had a headache from work earlier.
Maybe Henry had your phone, probably playing a game.
No, he doesn't come in our room.
Our?
Yes, James Carter is staying with us.
Carter.
Oh my God, please don't start with this again.
No. I was just thinking of something Evelyn said. Richard and Carter are friends, are they not?
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying that they're friends, but they've had some business dealings together.
What difference does it make? Kevin and I work together, and now I'm his only friend.
True, but damn.
All I'm saying is, what if that was Carter listening in on that call? I mean, you said it yourself. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Oh my God.
What if he's somehow responsible for Tracy's sudden disappearance?
Okay, that is outrageous, even for you, James. You know, I know that you're a little jealous of my new relationship, but that is no right to go making baseless accusations.
What if we had proof?
Where is it?
Kevin can hack into your boyfriend's phone. That way we can find out if he has anything to hide.
If you can get this chip to his phone.
Fine. I will put this in his phone. But I promise you that this is a big waste of time.
We'll see.
The chip is on the inside. She better remember to open it, though. We got this. Here, this number. He called his line multiple times the same night James called you, Claire.
All right. Let's find out who it belongs to.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing.
The number is registered under the name Richard W.
It's Richard Wayne.
I mean, it's not exactly damning evidence.
Earlier today, right before I slipped that chip in his phone, I asked Carter if he'd spoken to Richard recently. He said they hadn't spoken in months. Now, why would he lie to me unless he had something to hide?
I am so sorry, Claire. Now you've got to admit it. Carter's a part of this somehow.
I didn't want to believe it, but it all adds up. James, I am so sorry.
No. I should be apologizing. I wasn't the best husband, and I haven't been a good friend either. But I promise you, I'm gonna do the one thing I'm actually good at. I'm gonna win this case, and I'm gonna get your friend out. But Claire, first we gotta find Tracy.
Yes, we do. Get your stuff. We're gonna be working with the guys in the IT department to see where they're holding her.
I got some stuff on here that's not street legal.
I'll vouch for you. Make sure they don't go through your things. We have court in a few hours, and we need to come up with a backup plan. You have to be prepared, whether you have her testimony or not. I hope you can pull that off.
Claire, she's fine. I'm sure.
I sure hope so.
See you guys. Mrs. Fisher, last time you told this court that you found my client's fingerprints on that knife, didn't you?
Yes, those were the findings that we made.
Was that the only fingerprint on the knife? Or was there another?
There was.
Can you please tell this court whose fingerprint it was? Why didn't you admit that the victim's own fingerprint was on the murder weapon?
Yes, Janet's fingerprints were on the knife, but she must have grabbed the knife when she got stabbed, and I didn't think that that info was crucial to this investigation.
Is that all you left out?
What?
You do understand that perjury is a criminal offense. Carries up to 5 years in prison, don't you?
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is being intimidated, and she's not the one on trial here.
Question is not intimidated.
Overruled. I take it this is going somewhere, Miss Johnson.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, the document in your hand is a full scan of the murder weapon. It includes all the information that was omitted, and yes, in fact, it does show my client's fingerprint on the murder weapon alongside the deceased, as well as a Mr. Richard Wayne.
Order.
I wasn't aware of...
Oh, you were well aware. I'm sure you just didn't think it'd be crucial to the investigation. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware this little discrepancy doesn't excuse your client, nor does it explain why she was at the hotel in the first place.
Why don't we ask her? Your Honor, for my next witness, I'd like to invite Mrs. Evelyn Wayne to the stand. Mrs. Wayne.
Just Evelyn, please.
Sure. Evelyn, can you please tell this court, what was your marriage like to Mr. Richard Wayne?
Richard had his demons. He dealt with alcoholism, drugs, bad temper. But it only got worse after he got rich. I never suspected him of infidelity.
And when did you start to suspect him?
Like I said, I never did. Until Janet started calling me, telling me that my husband was meeting different women at his hotel.
So could you just reiterate that point for the court? You were called by who?
Janet.
The victim?
Yes.
What happened next?
I met Janet in the room, bleeding out. I tried to apply pressure to the wound before the ambulance came.
And that would explain your fingerprint on the murder weapon. Now, just to buttress that point, Your Honor, that transcript is a record of the call logs for Miss Janet Wilson's phone that unfortunate evening. Let it also be known that that transcript was only recently discovered after a system recovery, because all of the information from the deceased's phone was deleted. Someone was trying to hide that evidence. No further questions, Your Honor.
Mrs. Wayne.
Evelyn.
I beg your pardon?
Call me Evelyn.
And what's wrong with calling you Mrs. Wayne?
What's wrong with calling me by my first name?
Evelyn, you claim that you arrived at the hotel after the murder had occurred. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you have any eyewitness to back up this claim?
I would tell you to check Richard's hotel staff, but they're all under his payroll.
So you have no witness? You have no witness to back up saying that you arrived after the murder had occurred? How convenient for you, Evelyn.
Why was your fingerprint on the murder weapon?
I tried to wrestle the knife away from Evelyn to stop her from stabbing Janet.
How much do you weigh, Mr. Wayne?
Objection, Your Honor. The witness's weight has nothing to do with this case.
Objection is not something you yell out every time there's a question, Mr. Oakland.
Overruled.
Answer the question, Mr. Wayne.
Roughly 230.
And you expect this court to believe that you, as physical as you are, were out-muscled by Miss Evelyn.
She's stronger than she looks.
Clearly, we can see that. How much do you pay your hotel staff, Mr. Wayne?
Objection.
Watch him, Mr. Johnson.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
The witness is excused.
So when did you arrive at the hotel?
I don't know the exact moment, but it was right after Evelyn stabbed the woman.
So you didn't actually see the stabbing?
I mean, I saw the knife in her hand.
Yeah, you did say that. As a matter of fact, your exact statement was, you met with my client standing over the deceased body with a knife in her hand, when in fact, the knife was found lodged in the victim's chest with no other wounds on her body. So unless my client stabbed the victim and then delivered another blow in that same exact spot, your statement just doesn't seem plausible. In fact, because you just admitted to this court that you didn't even witness a stabbing, my client couldn't have committed the crime.
Maybe my memory is just a bit foggy.
Then if that's the case, your testimony holds no weight.
Objection!
I don't understand what you're objecting to. Now, if Miss Willis can't recall whether or not she saw the knife in my client's hand or in the victim's chest, then her testimony cannot hold up in this court.
Objection overruled. Does the defense have any further witnesses or evidence to present before I make my decision?
No, Your Honor. The defense rests.
Your Honor.
Wait. The defense calls Miss Tracy Holt to the stand.
And who is this?
This woman is my key witness who was suddenly kidnapped one day before this trial.
Your Honor, I object to this witness to be called...
Order, order. Bailiff, please escort this young woman to the stand.
Your Honor, my name is Claire Johnson, and I am the officer in charge of freeing this woman. This is a statement from a man named Carter who was arrested this morning on the abduction of Mrs. Holt. This statement will also tie Mr. Wayne to her abduction.
Now, why would Mr. Wayne lower himself in abducting some unknown woman?
Because I was there that night. I saw what happened.
In the case of the state versus Miss Evelyn Wayne, on the sole count of murder in the first degree, I find the defendant not guilty.
Woo! Yes.
Order, order. Mrs. Wayne is allowed to return home free of all charges, while both Mr. Richard Wayne and Miss Samantha Willis are to be remanded into police custody immediately.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, give me some. okay? Hey, so we were thinking about taking a little trip, you know, a little getaway, just to have some fun, if you're not too busy.
James, are you asking me to go away with you and Henry?
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to.
I'd love to.
Really?
Yes, really.
Yes?
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah.